G'day everyone, Retro Bravo here, continuing our retro walkthrough of Classic Marathon. Now we're up to level 25, which is Welcome to the Revolution. And other than starting a revolution, we have a room. A very nice room. It's possibly the nicest room I've been in for a little while because it's just got a save point and a terminal. The terminal's a message from Durandal who said, "Good work, you've released the Svet. They're now taking over the other ship, and they've even released Leela." Leela was our AI friend at the start, and he's cautioned us. That's really nice of Durandal. He's a little bit psychotic, but sometimes he's a little bit nice. So he's warned us that the Four, having realised they're not in control of their own ship, are coming over to take over the Marathon, which is my ship, and that spells bad times. So I've got a couple of options. I can go this way, which is a pathway that branches off to the left. Now, you can go through the entire level without going through this door. This door is where we continue the level. Now, once I get my 3x shield, I'll go back and show you where there is a secret, and I might attempt a rocket jump, depending how I'm feeling at the time, because every time I attempt a rocket jump, I sort of blow myself up, even with the 3x shield that we end up with. So there's a hole in the wall over there. That path seems to come to a dead end, so really the only place to go seems to be this pole. There's no switches anywhere. So, but there are some rectangles in the lava over there. That's a good thing. And we've got some rockets behind the pole. That's handy. A little bit of health, also handy. And a switch. I'm going to hit the switch. And there we go. The stairs are activating. So while the stairs are activating, I'm going to pull out my rocket launcher, taking the hint that there were rockets there, so I must use the rockets to get back to this path. So I'm going to sort of line myself up, sprint, fire the rocket down as I fall into the lava, and hopefully get enough little boost to get up onto that path. So let's go. And I got way too much boost. That was a bad one. Alright, so let's try that again. That was terrible. That was really, really terrible. Alright, so we're over here. Do I restart? Do I leave it in? That's a good question. I'm going to leave it in. Part of the fun is seeing failure. Alright. So now, lined up. And we run. And we blow ourselves up again. Alright. This might become a rage quit. This is like the 4th time I'm trying to record this level because the sound's stuffed up. And then this happens. Alright. Health. Rocket launcher, switch. Believe it or not, in the last recording I did it the first time. There we go. Did it even before that was ready. How good. Now, I don't want to use my missiles too much because they come in really handy, but up here, that's really handy to be able to blow up a few of them. Alright, now these Svet can be really helpful in a firefight. They can be a real hindrance when you're actually just trying to get anywhere. Alright, so up here we've got our 3x shield. And over here, will you go that way? No. Okay, thank you. Over here we've got some ammo, which is handy. I might just fire a rocket and get a bit more rocket ammo. Now, I should have saved that really, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to go back and show you where the next secret is. And having failed 2 rocket jumps already that were easy rocket jumps, I don't think I'm going to go for it. I think I just want to get this one done. So I'll wait till they clump up a little bit and fire a rocket, and then back off. And let the split deal with it a little bit. And then just sort of pick them off from afar. And over here we get to sort of this bend, and we start just again pick these guys off from a bit of a distance. Mainly because whenever I do this I usually have quite low health. Because this is the only time really I've planned ahead and gone and gotten the 3x shield before it was an issue. But now we run through here. Well, I'm not running because it's a narrow lava path. And in this room we've got lava, more lava. But if I check the map, it looks like there's that path across there does something. Now I could go through the whole level and forget about this bit. But I'm going to charge my plasma pistol, sprint off across and look up to see this switch. And I'm going to sprint up here onto this bit here. And rocket. Because there's 4 of these green dudes in this room, but lots of ammo. And there's even ammo for my flamethrower, which I'll completely refill, because it's going to come in really handy in the next level. Now, I've rocket jumped up there before. It's not as fun as it might seem. So let's try a grenade jump. And I'll do one more because I've got enough health to do it. No. I think I've still got enough health for one more. No. Okay. But you can get to that terminal, it's just a secret. There's no actual achievement linked to that one. But it's not like the Garrett White one where there's a bit of a go through in level 3 to get it. This one, it's a bit of a go through to get to, but make sure we're jumping off the right side to get back to the path. Because if you jump off that side, you end up trapped. Because once this platform's up, it's up. Thank you. And you can't get back, so you're just stuck on those stairs or down in that lava. So we're going to jump off and get back to the path we're on. So again, this whole room with lots of battling, the only real purpose of it is to get through to that terminal, which has no consequence on the actual mission itself. I have no idea where that guy would have come from. But hey, I managed to survive the encounter, so I'll keep going. Now I'm going to save it because that's hopefully the only time I'm going to have to do that one. I have gotten the terminal before. It was actually on another recording that the sound didn't work on. This room's already clear. So now I just need to top off my shields and finish the level. Just like, it's just as easy as that. Just finish the level, right? Alright, you've got to stand still to top off your shields. Alright, so here is where the map comes in really handy for a few of them. Now, you can try and protect the Sphit a little bit, but ultimately it's easier just to do what you need to do. Or you end up sort of neglecting your own health at the risk of the Sphit. Oops. Alright. And in here. And then there's some guys in here. Where'd they go? good thing about the flamethrower is it doesn't actually hurt the spit. So if you care, you can use that. But it also doesn't hurt the hunters, just for awareness. Now, I'm not completely sure what that switch does, because I've hit it continuously and trying to find out, but I haven't managed to work it out. So I might do something in this room. I'm trying to conserve a bit of ammo, mainly because I know what's coming in the next level and in this level. Alright, so I've got this area here which has some ammo and a save point. Really convenient. Now I'm going to go and hit the button in here and see what happens, because it might do something in this room. But again, I haven't seen it do, I haven't seen any changes anywhere obvious when I hit that button. So I guess comment if you know what that button does, because I don't. Alright, so I've got another bit of a room in here. And after this room I'll top up my shield, I think. Alright. So good thing that you can mostly backtrack. You just have to remind the Sphit sometimes that it's rude to stand in a doorway. And there's more coming down. Nope, okay. So we're this way. So this is pretty much a storage area. Not a lot seems to be stored in here other than bad guys, really. Like it's almost like just a makeshift maze, almost. This little bit has quite a lot of ammo, which is handy, and a 2x shield, which is useless at the moment. And yet another mystery switch. I have not been able to work it out. Like whether or not it turns on the lifts at the end or not. Because I honestly haven't done a playthrough where I haven't hit those buttons. Which I'm going to guess makes sense. Alright. Almost. Almost. So used to the Sphit being bad guys. It's very easy to forget that they're my friends. I feel like that should be a door, but it's not. Handy to be full of grenades whenever I can be. Alright, so definitely a good idea. I'll just make sure this last bit's clear as well. Good of the Sphit to stand in the doorway and inhale the bullets. Ah, thank you. That was jeez. The Sphit were not helpful at that point. They were not helping me. Alright. Pick up some grenades. Go back and refill my... Get out of the way. Refill my health. Like, good as cannon fodder. Good for taking some hits. But occasionally just get in the way. And cause more harm than good. But I think as NPC AIs have gotten better, that's gotten better through the years. Alright, now here's the end. Up there is the terminal, that is the end. We've got some convenient ammo, so I'll celebrate with some grenade launcher firing to pick up that. And we've got a series of sprint jumps to do to get to the end. So once they go up, just sprint jump to the next one. I think I went too early. No, that was okay. Go up, and next one, and one more, and we're at the end. So that was Welcome to the Revolution. So I suspect those switches we hit on either side were to activate these lifts that let us get to this section. But I haven't actually tested that theory. So we're now on to the next bit. So we'll hit you up next time when we've got level 26 recorded. Catch you then. Have fun for now. Oh, and don't forget, if you are enjoying this sort of thing, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, all that sort of jazz. And, I mean, let me know if there's anything you think I can do better, really. Other than just, be better at the game. Anyway, have fun. And I will catch you next time.